In Year 11 product design, we're going to have several mock exams throughout the year. We're going to have one in October on the week beginning the 11th. We're also going to have one on Monday the 6th of December. We'll have one in February, and then the final deadline for the Unit 2 NEA coursework is going to be the 14th of March, with the final examination being on the 15th of June 2022. There have been some changes to the qualification as a result of COVID. So for the Unit 1 exam, which is worth 50% of the overall course, and which pupils will sit the 2-hour exam at the end of the year, some topics have been removed. Obviously, we've been told what those topics are, so we'll ensure that pupils are only therefore revising topics which could come up in the exam. So we'll obviously discuss this with pupils in class and let them know what they do and what they don't need to revise. So for the Unit 2, which is the design and make task, which is the non-examination assessment, which is the remaining 50% of the course. The exam board have said that they're going to accept more models and mock-ups and prototypes instead of a final finished product. So this will allow pupils to not necessarily have to spend quite so much time producing the high quality finished item which they would have had to do in previous years, whereas they can produce more of a mock-up prototype version of that idea instead of, like I said, the fully finished design. So, like I just said, the qualification will now just consist of the Unit 1, which is 50% of the overall grade, and Unit 2, which is the other 50%, which is the coursework element of the course. So there's no actual changes to the structure of it, but the content of the courses have changed slightly. So some useful websites to find some information about the course and for revision topics. There's lots of good information on BBC Bitesize. There isn't a WJEC section on BBC Bitesize, but a lot of the other exam boards have the same content, so it's still very useful. There's also some good resources on the WJEC website for design and technology, so you go on there and then filter for product design. There is also a revision guide available for product design. This is produced by Hodder. Don't feel like it has to be purchased though, because a lot of the information which included in it we've already gone over with pupils in class, and they have that information in their booklets already, and anything which they haven't gone over we'll obviously ensure we cover in the next few months while in school. If you have any further questions about any of the product design course or what revision pupils need to be going over, feel free to email myself at thomasj@pontyhigh.co.uk or Mr Van Barren at leevanbarren@pontyhigh.co.uk.